I walk up to the bar guest, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Pull out my knife, approach you with the knife, just like stalking towards you. Flip it over, half out. Thank you very much. You may have saved me with that distraction maneuver. I owe you a debt of gratitude.
So he grabs it, I flip it up, catch it again, and tear off a piece of clothing to wrap it up and tuck it into my belt.
I wince at it.
Feels different in your hand. Slippery almost, but comfortable.
Giving away my equipment.
So, the ghosts ends up killing each other. They send each other to final death. No one gets their grave goods. You crack that big door.
Yes. First, I do my best to patch myself up.
I'm
The open wound.
You could both roll Dex Medicine if you'd like.
It's in my raccoon wounds.
Would you like me to patch you up a little bit?
I got 2. I would appreciate any help
Are you offering?
else can offer.
Yeah, I've been stabbed once or twice.
There's wounds I can't reach back here. This armor, he bent it in the wrong places.
Quick pause. I don't want that to happen to anybody.
Probably well. See you
Quick
tomorrow.
pause.
Alright. You saved my life. I'm entrusting it to you.
Okay. I actually do pull the knife back out as I approach your back. And what I do is I actually clean cut the wound so that there's no more ragged flesh from bite marks. And once that's all done, I actually take some of your own shirt off and lay it flat, and then use your armor and the strapping to hold the impromptu bandage in place.
Yeah.
Cool. And
So
you,
my armor is looking like shit now.
yeah, you only went down to -1 on your wound penalties, right?
Yes.
Okay. When you go down to -2, it'll only count as a -1 wound penalty.
Okay.
Because of his first aid. And you are how hurt?
I am at the first -2.
Okay. You're able to patch yourself up well enough. You're still bleeding though. Which, because bleeding, you're at -2 and you're at -1.
Yep.
You hear a rattling and hissing sound from, if you were all looking at the big door, behind you.
How close behind us?
It's a little ways off,
Like, in the distance?
like 15 feet.
Oh, so like right there.
No, like 15 feet. Like, if it were outside in front of the bulkhead, from here.
Did it respond the same way as the corpse trail things?
No, it does not sound like that.
How close are you to open that door?
You cracked the lock on
I already
it.
cracked it open.
I turn to put my back to the door while walking backwards into the doorway.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we haul that thing open, get inside, and shut it?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's going to be doing the majority of the pulling on the door? You have the less wound penalty and your strength is 4, right?
Yep.
So you should do it.
Alright.
Roll a single die with me.
Single way.
Yep.
It's Joe. Not good.
Roll again.
That's not good.
Um,
He gets bonus for consistency.
would you rather...
Oh.
Would you rather spare the 2 people that helped save you and die in the process, or put all 3 of you at risk and try to fight a couple of hungry ghosts? You can get them in and shut the door behind them.
You fucking never told me. Neither of you told me about the Hungry Ghost thing.
I don't know about the Hungry Ghost thing. That's
Luke
him.
and you.
I did my part.
You have a ward on you.
I don't know what that means.
It's a ward, not a...
It'll give you a fighting chance. Ish.
Yeah.
You have the silver spear.
Yeah.
So you can damage them.
Mm-hmm.
But there's 2 of them. And you can either, like I said, get them through the door and shut it and die, most likely. Or you can also get through the door and try to close it before they get there, but they're probably going to get there before the 3 of you can close the door. Does that make sense?
Okay, so it's spare them or
Spare them and die in glorious combat. or put them at risk to try and save yourself.
What are your virtues to take that?
I have no compassion
Your valor, though, and conviction.
to my city, not you guys.
Right, but
Yes, I did. From Jory.
there are the things that you just said,
Yeah.
and then there are your habits.
Where are my true loyalties, though? But I will. I have a fighting chance. I'll step out the door.
Okay, so you get them through the door, slam it shut behind them?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You just saved your life. Debt for a debt, right?
Right. I take out the pinch of the dust and I just sprinkle it across the doorway and say a quick prayer to seal the doorway.
Okay. Get back to you in a second.
I try to not hear the screams
Oh,
coming.
it's
Salt
roll
the
5
openings.
We might get 2 Exalted in one session.
Goddamn Joe.
You hear almost like a whisper in your head, like 2 at the same time. You hear someone say, "Would you protect creation like you protect the threshold?"
By whose threshold do you mean? And I'm like putting my back against the wall.
The threshold of the door. You don't need to ask that question. He's asking if the voice is asking, "Would you protect creation like what you're doing right now?"
Absolutely, if it allows me to protect the city.
Creation is the world. That's just
Yeah.
what they call it.
Yeah,
Creation
somebody-
is
Do I know what creation is?
Yes.
As an individual?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Shane, do you know what Earth is?
Yeah.
Then your
No.
character knows what creation is.
Because my city's in creation and existence, I have to hold back the darkness, even if it includes everything, regardless. So even if if I have to protect everything to protect the small bit, I will absolutely do that.
Okay.
I'll shoulder that burden.
Get back to you in a second. You hear a woman's voice ask you if you would safeguard the borders of creation. Protect everyone as you protect yourself.
Where's the voice coming from?
Your head. You think it's like a prayer being answered or something?
I've probably experienced that at least once by accident before.
This is a much more vivid experience.
To serve has always been my desire. To steal has always been my necessity.
Excellent. I'm guessing you're trying to find a way out of here.
Here's what we got for light right now.
Is that your second cigarette now? Yeah.
You see a long handle, like something that could be pulled.
I look at it.
You can reach it.
Alright. And I turn to him and say,
That frost on it is kind of glowing a little bit.
I'm not too sure about these old crypts. I hear tales that many times they are booby-trapped. Do you have any way of figuring that sort of thing, those sort of things out?
Well, I can take a look.
Are you the Bilbo Baggins of this situation?
He's Bilbo.
I'm the thief.
You are the thief, but in spirit, he was kind of the one that was like bum rushed in his own home and then absconded away.
What?
This door is far too simple to be booby trapped, but there might be something awful behind it.
Well, we've seen outside. We know what's out there.
Pandora's box.
You do hear screams, but they don't sound like the screams of man being eviscerated. He's putting up a hell of a fight.
Son of a bitch. Alright, do you want to pull or me?
When you ask that, I immediately just...
Okay, so you pull it open, and not to pull a Doctor Who, but you see a shape of a woman who has wings, and she's just like this.
Oh no.
And then you pull the door open, and she just looks up at you and reaches for you, almost as if she's going to tenderly embrace you.
Okay.
This is a bad kind of
Do
weeping angel.
you allow the touch to happen?
And this is It's a vision I'm having.
No. This is something that you see it right in front of you.
You open the door. This is what you see.
How attractive is she?
I try to pull him back.
She's an angel. Statue angel,
She's not a statue. She's a ghost.
but angel.
She has wings.
Fuck it. I just let it happen.
Okay, and you try to pull him back.
Yeah.
You pull most of him back.
Oh God.
Oh God.
What do I leave behind?
The head.
Oh.
Yeah.